Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ Unlimited. I'm back with another video. We've been dropping daily, and the topic of today's video is people hate on you because they're scared to be you. I'm gonna say it again. People hate on you because they are scared to be you. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, the dreams and the expectations that you have for yourself, they have the same for themselves, but they take no action towards it, and they just can't rise to the same level that you've chosen to rise to. This is why, just when the things that you do just piss them off so much, they leave hate comments, they do whatever it is they do, or anything that you're trying to do, and just level up. It's just they always have something to say. It's always a little slick comment here talking about you behind your back in the group chat. It's always something. If any of this applies to you, then this video is for you. This day and age, it's so popular to hate. It's become like normalized. When people are doing anything, it's just instead of building them up, just tear them down. That's just what the culture is. So it's just miserable people, honestly. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They're just losers. Like, and the people who do that type of stuff have no type of, not that they don't have goals. Everybody has goals and aspirations, but they have no drive to just get to that goal themselves. Like, they have the drive to just hate on people and just clown on whatever they're doing instead of really locking in on something themselves. So when they see somebody climbing up, instead of trying to find the way to climb up on the next ladder, they'd rather kick your ladder down so you can fall and be in the same level with them. It's the same reason why, like, when rappers or people make it out of the hood, then they say you switched up or you did this, you did that. Like, getting success doesn't mean you switched up. Like, you're in a new room, in a new environment with that type of stuff. Like, that just means they're not doing the same type of stuff that they're doing, and they just envy you for taking the risk that they never did, or getting the stuff that you never did. Like, the people who truly care will show love when you make it to that type of spot. Like, I was just on the phone with one of my homies. He's a producer in LA, and he was telling me about, like, all the great stuff he got going on in his life. He's connected this person, like any big rapper in his DMs, you name it, like all the big producers he used to look up to. And when he was telling me this, there was not 1 ounce of hate in my heart. I didn't think any of this day. Actually, I was like so happy for him. I was like, hey, bro, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. Because I remember a year ago, year and a half ago, he's posting videos. Like, I don't remember the like count, but it wasn't crazy. Now he's hit like 10K followers doing that type of stuff. So, like, I love to see that type of stuff. But, like, some people will hate and see that, and then see him at the top of his success and be like, oh my gosh, well, he does this and does this. Like, he can't, like, if you have those type of feelings, like, that's something you need to address in yourself. Like, you need to look yourself in the mirror and understand, why is this going on? And that's what a lot of them have going on. So that's why you need to just not dim your light for anybody. Keep letting your light shine, because no matter what happens, like, you're gonna keep chasing whatever your dream is. It doesn't matter. Like, the bar for success is so low now. Like, I'm sure you hear that all the time. Just going at something and not quitting after 2 weeks is already better than the average person, let alone going hard for a year, going hard for 3, 4, 5. Like, you are now at the top of your field and doing that. So anybody that has the effort to stick it out, like, I salute you. And anybody that's doing better than you or at the higher levels will salute you too. The only people that hate are the people that aren't doing what you're doing, and are, I don't want to say below you, because no, it's not necessary, but you get what I'm saying. Like, just not on the same level that you're on. So of course you won't see eye to eye with them. Of course they're gonna hate, because they're consumers. They're not focused on producing anything. They don't want to create anything. They don't want to leave you like a specific mark on the world, because they just don't want to do that. They're mad at you for taking the risk that they never did. So the risk, and I've talked about this in one of my videos before. I'll try to link it in here, but just the risk that they never took, the leap they never took. It's just hard for them to see how somebody that they were so close to, was on the same level of them, has now elevated past where they're at. It just drives them crazy, and it's just insane for them to see, because they feel like that's supposed to be them. But they didn't take any of the actions. They didn't have the sleepless nights that you did. They didn't put in the work. They don't understand what it took to get to the level that you're at now. Like, people think this stuff happened overnight, and it's just something simple that you can just replicate and just do, and just naturally just happen. Like, this stuff doesn't just happen. That's why people call it people overnight successes, and it's so interesting. Since you took the risk that they never did, or they never felt like they could, that's why they despise you. They don't hate you. They hate, like, you are a mirror of what they could have become. So they hate the reflection that you show them every time they see you being great. Every time they see you step on stage, step out there, do whatever you feel like is your purpose, your calling. It's shining back to them all the risk that they didn't take, and all the effort that they could have put in but didn't, and now they feel they're behind, and this and this. So that's really a deep rooted resentment and a problem inside of them for the hate. Like, obviously there's jokes and poking fun, but like J. Cole said, all good jokes contain some truth. You know what I'm saying? They all contain some true stuff, man. So just understanding and seeing behind the root of that, and not taking it personally. Like, a thing I reference a lot from one of my favorite books, Way of Superior Man, it talks about to have a skilled reaction to hurt. What does that mean? That means not taking, like, still loving with an open heart and not guarding yourself to those type of things. So when that type of hate comes, like, you accept it and you take it on, and it's not like you're not allowing it to hurt you. Like that type of stuff inside them, like they need to take care of that, do some shadow work, some deep work, whatever they need to do to get rid of that. But a lot of this stuff boils down to just people not understanding that to get to the higher levels and higher stuff, there's like stuff that you need to do. There's steps that go into that. Like overnight success is not a thing. Like it looks like that to the world because of the work that you put in behind the scenes. Like if you see a building built, like nobody thinks a building got built overnight. Like they look and they wow at the marvels of it, but nobody thinks like they don't go to a pyramid and be like, oh my gosh, it's crazy how they did this in one day. Like all the brick, it was brick by brick that led up to all of that. So while people are seeing in the brick phase, they see you building that, like, oh man, look at him, this is 50th day doing that. You never gonna build that tower. By the time it's built, it's very easy to hate when it's in the early stages, but once it's become something big and undeniable, then people can't do anything but give you all flowers. But by then it doesn't matter because you already at the top. Like you don't care about flowers back then. But in the building phase, you kind of just have to shut your brain off to the hate and the negative. Honestly, really, you can accept the positive stuff too, but really everything, and just understanding like just the opinions and the outside influence what you do and how you see yourself and how you operate in these type of environments. Because if this is something that you feel like you're called to do, or this is your purpose or whatever, then you should be running headstrong towards it anyway. Like it doesn't matter what they think, and making it to your destination, just pushing through it, and that should be what you're focused on, not like the opinions of other people trying to tear you down and talk about you. So then I just got like 3 quick points on how you can improve that in your daily life and whatever it is to, kind of block out the noise. Because I know I used to struggle with that too. Like just blocking out the noise of people who don't like opinions really don't matter. It's just noise in the background. So yeah, but first, just people doing like they're gonna do what they want. Like they're always gonna hate, and people will hate on you doing what you want because it's what they want to do. So obviously, let's say like if you're a girl and you become a model, or you, I don't even know, whatever you want to do, they're hating on you because they want to be in your position. It's the same reason why like lots of people hate on the pretty girl or whatever. And like there are some instances where it's kind of justified, like they're on their head, but usually it's just like just because they have something that they don't have. So obviously they want to be in the position of that person. Number 2, like continuously tell yourself it's just their opinion. Like people are entitled to an opinion. So just because their opinion isn't good or you don't like what they're saying doesn't mean that their opinion doesn't like matter to them. Like that's cool. And you can take it and be like, you know what, I really appreciate your opinion. That's cool. And throw it out. But it doesn't mean you don't listen to it or hear it. Like it's fine. Like people are gonna say what they're gonna say. Like I'll go back to the example of the building. Like the guy right next to me could say the building's ugly, and I could say the building is awesome or beautiful or whatever, and we could both be right because that's from our perspective and our opinion. It's subjective. It doesn't matter. But the fact is that the building is there, and the building was built by the person that built it. That's what matters. Third, if people are hating, that means you're doing something right. I know it's an old saying, and everybody says that, but that's very true. People don't hate for no reason. Like you can't hate on nothing. So if they're hating on something, that means you're building something, and it's something worth building. So just continue to believe in yourself and whatever you're doing, trust in your vision, and keep following it, bro. Because like whatever you're doing has to be something worth hating on. Like nobody hates on nothing for no reason. So if you have a goal, you have a vision, chase it as hard as you possibly can, and don't let anybody tell you any differently. Their opinions don't matter. None of that matters. All that matters is that you complete the vision that you see for yourself, and you're following your God-given gifts and purpose. That's what matters. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know in the comments whenever you see this, what you think I should do, or what other topics you want me to talk about. And yeah, that's really it. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.